You know how there are three types of people in this world: people who can count and people who can't. You get it? Because like, what's up, Saints? I'm Colin.
I'm Hyatt.
I'm Cole.
I'm Ben.
And this is SFHS Today.
In worldwide news, Dubai is underwater as they've gotten over 10 inches of rain in the last 24 hours. The rainfall has left airport runways, roads, and even a shopping mall covered in rainwater. Some believe that the rainfall is a result of cloud seeding. One official at UAE's National Center of Meteorology has said that the flooding is not a result of cloud seeding and that the UAE has been cloud seeding regularly since the 90s with no issues.
In local news, you might remember from a couple weeks ago, our econ team had their annual economics challenge at St. Cloud. Last week, they had a state competition in St. Paul, and Kong went out to get more on the results.
Oh, LeBron. How does one make it to state? Oh, wait. The econ team made it to state. I can ask them.
So at state, we could have done better. We didn't really make it to like the actual competition portion, but we could have done better. But it was fun to be there and all. We got food and everything, and it was nice to see everybody.
I think it went pretty well. Our college division didn't make the Quiz Bowl round, but we still had a lot of fun. Just went there, learned a lot.
Same for the high schoolers. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
LeBron, I'm done with you. You never tell me anything. I'm sick of it. Going to econ. I love St. Francis. And congratulations on making it to state, boys. Y'all make me proud. With prom up and running faster than ever, we thought it'd be a good idea to go out and ask about prom proposals. Hyatt has more.
Hey Ben, you think this is gonna work?
Absolutely not. No.
Well, I need some inspiration, so I guess I'll just go around and ask people what they did. What'd you do for your promposal?
Originally I was gonna go with some friends. Wasn't planning on going with anyone. But, I just asked one of my friends, because, they didn't have a date. So
Yeah.
we're like, bam, why not go together?
Oh, very fair.
Very fair because, my friend was gonna be a solo with his group, so
So, yeah, it just worked out.
it just worked out, yeah.
She really likes running, so I'm gonna make a poster based off that. It's gonna be, they always said to chase your dreams, but I didn't know she'd be this fast. Catch you at prom.
So me and my boyfriend Grady were on vacation in Florida, and it was nighttime, and we walked to the beach, and he had prom written in the sand with candles at night.
I bought a red carpet and then some jack-o'-lantern candles, and I set them up from the front door leading up to her room, and then had a bunch of post-it notes that I put up on her wall that spelled out prom.
Personally, I like to think my prom proposal was the best out of the four of us in media.
Kong, I don't want to sound mean, but it's a little hard to envision how you got up there to hang the strings, considering you're vertically challenged.
See, that's where you're wrong. You must not have seen me in my prime. Back in the day, 70, 80-footer trees get climbed every day. That I had to stop though because I had an injury back in 07.
Kong, you were born in 05. 07 would have been you 2 years old, climbing what, 80 feet tree?
And?
Well, you know who else got a career-ending injury? Cole Cruz. I'm pretty sure every single time he ran conditioning last season, he always came down with a full body cramp that always seemed to get better when you were done running. But with that, we'll send it over to sports.
What's up, Saints? I'm Cole.
And I'm Ben. And this is sports.
Since the weather took a turn on us this past week, we decided to bring it back into the studio instead of outside in the dugout to give you all of our amazing sports info. Ben, didn't you go out and talk to some people about how the weather's been affecting spring sports?
Yeah, I did, Cole. I went out and talked with our AD, and then I also got some opinions from some spring sports athletes. Here's more.
How does weather and game cancellations and delays and having to be inside a gym for practice affect the spring sports seasons?
It's kind of a yearly occurrence that the spring's going to be volatile with weather and all of those things.
How do you feel about the weather complicating games and practices being moved indoors?
I'm going to be honest, I'm an optimist.
It kind of sucks getting moved indoors because when you're in a gym, you can't get as much done as you could on a field. We had one game that got canceled this year so far, and we're hoping we have nothing else, but it's been a bummer.
It really sucks for meets because we have, with track being so many teams involved, it's hard when a meet gets canceled because it's really hard to reschedule them, so we only have a limited number.
Also with cancellations, we're trying to get good marks for possibly getting into the Hamlin meet or even just varsity meets, trying to get a ranking, and we can't because we haven't had an outdoor meet yet. So
practicing indoors is not fun. It's always nice to get outside and actually get a good practice on our field.
You know, I've been ticked. These weeks have been going by way longer when we don't have games to play, and I just want to get back in the field and be on the diamond.
On to it. We're gonna do what we have to do, but as a baseball coach, and I'm sure I can speak for the guys, being in the gym, it just sucks this time of year. It sucks so bad.
It's just kind of the nature of the beast here in the spring in Minnesota.
In national sports news, Toronto Raptors' Jonte Porter was given a lifetime ban from the NBA last Wednesday for violating the league's gambling policy.
It was found out that Porter told individuals on his stat lines and an expected performance. Ben, what happened to guys just going out and playing the game that they love?
Cole, I don't know. I mean, the rules are there for the right reasons, and I'm not defending them, but the guy's just chasing a bag, man,
It's too much. In local sports news, softball lost in a thrilling game against St. Anthony last Wednesday. I heard that Ben went to this game, actually.
I did, Cole. I had the pleasure of going out to the game, and from the very first at-bat, it was a thrilling game. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. It was a great defensive game, and with a score of 0-0 going into extra innings.
That sounds so boring, though. 0-0? No homers, no nothing?
Cool, there was still plenty of hits and bunts and even stolen bases. Both teams fought into 4 extra innings of play, but the Huskies pulled it out at the end.
Baseball also had a game last Thursday. Ben went out and spoke to the Fist Waltz to get this week's Sounds of the Game.
How's it going, Saints? I'm here with our defensive and offensive player of the game tonight. Tonight's baseball game against North St. Paul. Coop, you got it done on the mound tonight. What's your overall take on the game, and tell us your thoughts on the pitching and performance tonight?
I don't know. It felt good to be back. A little cold out. That's about it.
And GD, you had that home run in the 5th. How did that go tonight, and how did you do from the offensive standpoint?
It felt good. Seeing the ball here. I mean, we're having a good time with the boys, and hopefully get a long run in senior season.
Well, Saints, that's all we got for you this week, and we'll catch you next week.
Well, Ben, that really sounds like a great game.
It
Wish
was.
I could have been there. I had a track meet to be at, and our team did very well, placing second for boys and girls events. The boys team fell just short of Matamidi, losing by 10 points, and girls fell short by 20 points, losing to South St. Paul. We also had a meet last Saturday, which we did very well at.
Cole, sounds like the track team is going great this season. Do you know any other athletes performing at a very high level?
I'm glad you asked, Ben. I went out and spoke to Josie and Kirsten on their recent commitments.
I'm Kirsten Terrace. I'm Josie Lupinic. I'm playing tennis at Blue Mountain Christian University. And I'm playing basketball at Hamlin University.
Why did you guys commit to those colleges?
I committed there because it kind of just felt like home as soon as I walked on campus, and everyone was super nice and welcoming.
I committed there because I really like the coaches, and I fit in with the team immediately.
Yeah, so I started playing tennis my freshman year. I kind of just did camps through other sports and stuff, and then summer before freshman year, I did the tennis camp, and I really liked it. I didn't really start training for tennis until summer after my sophomore year, and I trained in the off season since then. And then that's when I kind of started the recruitment process, was junior year.
Yeah, so I started playing basketball. I would go to my brother's practices when I was really young, and then I started playing rec basketball. Then when I was in 3rd grade, I played up on the higher level teams, with grades above me. And then in middle school, I started playing AAU and really training for basketball.
Wow, Cole, seems like they got bright futures ahead of them.
They sure do, Ben. In more local sports news, the robotics team placed 25th out of 62 teams, then were selected to compete in the finals and took 5th place. Congratulations, you guys. You guys did amazing.
That's all the sports info we have for you this week, Saints. Pound it, nog it, see ya.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Cole. I'm looking forward to that new sports intro. I hope you're enjoying the warmer weather. I'm Hyatt.
And I'm Colin.
And a continuing tradition from last week, we'd like to give a special shout out to Asher Schmidt. Keep doing what you're doing. And teachers, if you see a student who's doing well in class and behaving respectfully, feel free to send an email and we'll shout him out. With that,
we will see you next week.
Stay safe, Saints.